Scenario templates are a really easy way to modify your scenario settings and also to swap between your scenario settings very quickly. And so, as we mentioned before, you can access the scenario templates that are given to you in this program by going to your resources and your scenario template files, and there's a bunch here, but you can also create your own scenario templates, and I'll show you that in a minute, and share scenarios amongst other AutoTabletop users. Using scenario templates is pretty straightforward. So if we open up the app and we go to our scenario settings, you'll see that I'm using defaults, so I don't have anything filled in. And you can either click the choose file in the dialog, and that will open up an open file dialog, and you can navigate to your template files and choose one, or you can also drag and drop. Now, here's what your scenario files look like. They're going to be a .json or .json file. And if we choose one here and just drag it, it'll automatically populate all the settings. And then if you click save, and then we go back in, you'll see that it's still there. There are two different ways that you can create settings templates. Whenever you modify your settings in the dialogues here, you can just click export settings, and that shows up in your default downloads. We can also modify the settings template files directly, and that might be better to do it that way in many circumstances, especially if you have a lot of information that you want to put in these text fields. It can be difficult to read your progress and read the entirety of your entry in these limited fields. So the way that you're going to do that, you're going to open up one of the template JSON files in the editor of your choice. That can be Notepad. It can be pretty much anything because it's straightforward. I'm going to use VS Code because it's easy to see and differentiate the different colors. You can see here are some of my different templates, and the format is pretty straightforward. You have these brackets here, but everything in between there is really easy to determine what you need to fill in. So don't mess with the blue words, leave those alone, and don't mess with anything outside of the orange quotes. All you have to do is just modify whatever you were going to put in the category in the settings. You just simply put that here in between the orange quotes. So for threat scenario, you put whatever you want for the threat scenario here in between here. For company info, you do the same thing. Just modify what's in between the quotes, and then you just save it and you're good to go. And that's how you use and create scenario template files.